Hi guys, it is Victoria Player here of victoriaplayer.com, helping coaches and consultants to combine their passion and purpose, confidently step into their spotlight and attract all the clients and cash flow that they need. And here I am for yet another day of my random off-the-cuff videos, and once again I'm out walking the dog. However, this time I have my 4-year-old son with me who's just learning to ride a bike, so any moment now I could be legging it off to give him a push. So do bear with me if you suddenly hear some yelling in the distance. So today I wanted to speak to you about having the enrolling conversation, because of course it is fundamental to your business success. And one of the reasons I find that a lot of coaches and consultants are not attracting the clients that they want or making the kind of money they're looking to make in their business is because they just don't know how to have the enrolling conversation, the sales conversation, in a way that brings them results. And in fact, a lot of people just avoid the whole situation, and instead what I find is they expend a lot of energy and time and effort marketing themselves on visibility strategies, networking, showing up online, posting on Facebook, perhaps going out speaking. And they bring people into their world, they get acquainted with people who may even be interested in working with them. But then it stops there. They don't actually have a system or process for moving people from coming into your world actually along to them saying, yes, I want to be your client. And of course, it's fatal. This is what is keeping so many people stuck and broke, struggling financially, because they just avoid it. They're so worried about sounding pushy or salesy, or they're so worried about, because they don't know what to say or how to have the money talk and all of these different pieces, that it's just something that gets left on the shelf. So if you're hoping to have a successful business, this is something you absolutely must master, especially if money is a situation for you at the moment. So what seems to be missing for a lot of people is they just have no process, firstly, for generating a consistent flow of sales conversations. Call them what you will, discovery sessions, strategy sessions. If you are running a service-based business, you need to have something in place that's constantly funneling people into your world so that you can then have that conversation with them. So what is it you're doing in your business at the moment to do that? What strategies and systems have you got set in place to make that happen? And the truth is, this doesn't have to be hard work. Much of this can be completely automated. You can set it up and completely forget it. All you have to do is show up for the enrolling conversation, and hey presto, bam, 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 you've got a new client. And when you can do it that way, gosh, it's so fast to make great money, because you don't have to be rolling out these long-winded, month-long online launches. You can literally meet someone, have a conversation, and have money in the bank the next day. It's that fast. So this is the piece that needs to be mastered. You also need to have a little process for pre-qualifying people, because if you're selling a higher ticket package or program, people want to have a conversation, and it can be anywhere between 30 to 60 minutes depending on the conversation. And so you don't want to be expending 30 or 60 minutes of your valuable time speaking to someone who is never going to be your client, who is never going to be able to afford it, or where it's not the right fit. So you need to have a process in place again that screens the people who are not a good fit for you, who are not your ideal client. And check out my blog actually at victoriaplayer.com, because the video before this one was about getting clear on who your ideal client is. So do check that out. But so you need that screening process, and then of course you need to be thinking about what you're actually saying in the conversation. How are you identifying the gap between where someone is and where they want to be? Because this is going to be the thing that helps create desire for them. When you do that for a client, a potential client, in a conversation like this, it's an easy yes for them. You don't have to push them or into anything. You don't have to sell. So what I'd like to invite you to do today is to really think about what process you have got in place for, firstly, bringing new people into your world, people who are ready to have a conversation, to discover whether they're ready to work with you or not. What process have you got in place for pre-qualifying people? And lastly, do you actually have a strategy for creating desire in your potential clients? Look, there's my son just there. So if this is something that you recognize is left wanting in your business, then really it's definitely something that you need to look at. If you have a desire to have a successful business, then I would recommend doing something about it. Don't leave this, because you will continue to be struggling financially. So if this sounds like you, obviously this is something I can help you with. So if you would like me to walk you through how setting up these types of systems in your business can look, then I invite you to just inbox me or message me somewhere around this video, and we can have a little chat and see what that can look like for you. So I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Who knows where I will be? And there'll definitely be a random video either way. So have a great evening, everybody, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.